This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Alright, kitty. Whoa. Alright, kitties, it's Dragon Lord Frodo. And, alert the fucking media. Because I just booked my fucking Airbnb stay for New York City. Alert the fucking media. Because I just booked my Airbnb stay for New York City. Look at this. In order, because I can't go to fucking Canada anymore. So I got all dressed ruffles. We're gonna see what the fuck these taste like. I remember Azima told me about these. I was like, what the fuck are those? And she didn't feel like explaining to me what they tasted like. So I found them at the Family Doll Hair, and I just bought some. Hi, Gravy. Now Gravy's going fucking nutty. But yeah, alert the fucking media. I got a fucking Airbnb thing for fucking New York City. And we are I'm staying in Queens, actually. I'm actually staying, what street was it? I gotta look it up again. Oh, 82nd Street in Queens. No, wait, there was actually an address. I don't like the way they label the fucking streets in New York City. All the streets in New York City are just like, they're just like, they're like 200 West 22nd Street at the corner of 33rd East or something. It's hard for me to, here we go, Queens. So I could be Dragon Queen Frodo. Okay, so where is this again? I'm going to, let's see here. Oh my god. Gravy, what the fuck are you? Gravy's like ready to pounce. Gravy's ready to like friggin' pounce. Cause she's like Pounce de Leon. I don't know. View itinerary. Alright, well, where's the fucking... Oh, here it is. Here it is. It says... It says 24-56 82nd Street, Queens, New York. Queens. Hi, Gravy. Amenity limitations, no linens or towels. That blows. I have to bring my own fucking towel? What the fuck? Oh well. I got these all dressed. Wait, like put on like a fucking suit or something? They just taste like barbecue chips to me. But, I could see my mom fucking already pacing. And you know what I'm gonna tell her? I'm gonna say to her, listen, you don't like, yeah, I'm going to fucking New York City. Well then, you have options. You can either A, get a court order where a judge can order that I don't go. Tell the judge that I'm unfit to go or something. Invoke those legal guardian privileges you always talk about. Or we can skip the courts and you could one day, and yes, I'm giving her permission, she can do this. I'm not answering the fucking door though. But you come down to my house and you can put fucking $2,000 in cash in my fucking mailbox. You know, as a little bribe for me to not go. $2,000 cash, I won't go to fucking New York City. How's that sound? Don't like it? Well then, start stocking up on those cigarettes. Start stocking up on the Xanax. Start doing your little cigarette dance. What the fuck is a cigarette dance? I don't know. Whatever I was doing the other day, like... yeah, Reggie looks fucking terrified. And we're going to fucking Harlem. Harlem is on my list of things to do. What else is on my list of things to do? Well, we got Harlem. Maybe I'll go to Scores. I really want to get on the Howard Stern show and fucking I want to challenge Dick Christie to heavy metal trivia. Because you know why? You know why? I think I can beat Dick Christie at fucking heavy metal trivia. If I could, that means an autistic person beat Dick Christie at heavy metal trivia. Of course, there's gonna be much eating while we're there. So you go to fucking Ground Zero. You do a rant about the towel heads in Ground Zero. See this guy Rich Viola. He keeps saying, "Dude, you picked a place that's way far away to stay at." I'm like, so what? The train takes me wherever I want. Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. Does it really matter? I'm gonna be, the only time I'm actually gonna be in Queens, really, is to fucking sleep. You know? He thinks that I'm, probably what's gonna happen is, I'm going up. Probably first thing I do when I get there, get my fucking bus pass. The week one. Okay? First thing off the bat, bus pass. Then, what I'm probably gonna do is, you know, maybe work my way up to Queens. Probably get something to eat at first. Okay? Eventually I'll get to Queens. Okay? So I get to Queens. Get in there and everything. Hi, Gravy. Because he says check-in time is 3. I think that's what it said. I won't be there till like 11:30 in the morning. So check-in time is 3. So I got a couple hours to kill. It's like It's like this Rich Viola. Oh, it's like taking a bus from Lockport to Buffalo. Yeah, okay, it doesn't take them fucking 4 hours to get to Buffalo to Lockport. So, even on the bus, it might take, I don't know, 2 hours at the most. It might actually be quicker in New York City because the buses run better there. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Queens, probably drop my shit off at Queens. And get some shit organized over there. Then, probably the first day I'll just stay in Queens or something. Okay? But then the next day I'm probably going to go out and explore some more. Now, probably go out and explore a little bit more. I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure it out when I go. But that first day is probably going to be not going to be that big of a deal because I'm probably going to need to sleep and shit. Because I'm pretty much coming straight from work to fucking New York City. And then the Queens. So that's going to be hard for me. Now, first day I'm probably just going to get something to eat. I'm going to check out Queens a little bit. Somebody told me that. And somebody told me that at work today. Somebody told me that Queens is more like what you'd expect Buffalo to be like. It's more just like it's just a lot of houses and shit. Like the rest of New York City, I guess, is like all buildings. So, ow. Ow. But you want to keep me from New York City, you're going to have to get your court order. You're going to have to pay the piper over here. $2,000, I'll stay home. I want to go to a metal show too. while I'm there. Holy shit. I just found out that each one of those boroughs of New York City is its own little county. I don't understand how this is set up. So, Manhattan is actually New York County. The Bronx is Bronx County. Brooklyn is Kings County. And Queens is Queens County. And Staten Island is Richmond County. Dickman County. I don't know why. Why do they need a borough and a county? Oh. Well, looks like we're gonna have fucking fun then. I guess. I'm gonna go to Staten Island. Let's see that fucking Statue of Liberty. That's in Staten Island. Ugh. Somebody said that fucking Brooklyn is the size of 3 buffaloes. Let's see here. What to do for tourism. Hi, Gravy. There's a lot of Italians in Brooklyn. Oh yeah. Then you have to hear. You have to hear that fucking New York accent. Oh, I'm gonna fucking make fun of the New York accent. Be like, hey, Tony. It just sounds like fucking dice all over the place. It's just like you're just expecting Andrew Dice Clay to come out of the woodwork and just be like, I'm walking down the street in Brooklyn, and that's all I'm hearing is, hickory dickory dock! This chick was ducking my gig! Oh! That's what I'm expecting to hear. Hey, at least the fucking New York City accent is better than the fucking Lovejoy accent. What does that consist of? Just like, yeah, yeah. It's just that smoker's voice. Well, like I'm trying to think of something they would say. We're low cut top, yeah, yeah. Your daughter's adorable. I don't know what the fuck they say. That's like the Lovejoy accent. That's what you gotta hear all the fucking time. Oh, you wanna fuck? Let's go to fucking Coney Island. Hey, who wants to go to fucking Coney Island? I heard the Bronx was real bad. So what's like? Okay, so from what I understand, now Harlem is Harlem isn't as bad as what people think it is. Okay? From what I understand, Harlem isn't bad. It isn't that bad. Okay? So what is the bad area of New York City? I heard the Bronx was pretty bad. Harlem, hold on. Where is Harlem? Oh, look. Where the fuck is Harlem? Let's look at where Harlem is. Harlem, New York. Okay. Harlem is a large neighborhood. It's a large neighborhood in the northern section of the New York City borough of Manhattan. And so it's in Manhattan is where fucking Harlem is. Since the 1920s, Harlem has been known as a major African American residential, cultural, and business center. Okay. It was originally a Dutch village, so we can do the Dutch rudder there. Alright. It is named after a city of Haarlem in the Netherlands. And Harlem is spelled with 2 A's. Following the Civil War, poor Jews and poor Italians were a predominant demographic in Harlem. Alright, here we go. Harlem's African American population peaked in the 1950s. In the second half of the 20th century, Harlem became a major hub of African American businesses. In 2008, the United States Census found that for the first time since the 1930s, less than half of the residents were black, comprising only 40% of the population. Since New York City's revival in the late 20th century, Harlem has been experiencing the effects of gentrification and new wealth. All right. Oh, there's West Harlem, there's East Harlem, and then there's Central Harlem. Oh, there's also Spanish Harlem. Oh boy. Oh, I want to go to Central Park. East Harlem, also called Spanish Harlem, or El Barrio, is bounded. Okay, whatever. Let's look at this map of Harlem. There's actually a Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. That means that you know there's some violence going down there. Oh, look at this. There's also a Malcolm X Boulevard. Oh, this should be great. want to go to a fucking that's what it's called. It's called Spanish Harlem. I'm gonna go. I want to walk down. I want to go to the corner of Malcolm X Boulevard and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. That's where I want to. I want to be right on the corner there. You know, right on that. That's where the violence goes down. That's where that's where the fucking violence goes down. Right there. That's where the fuck, and we're gonna tape this as well. We're gonna tape Harlem. I'm gonna tape the ghetto. I'll be the one white guy. I'll be the token white guy in Harlem. I'm gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that part. It's gonna be like that part on fucking Die Hard 3. Where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be the. Ow. I'm gonna be fucking Bruce Willis standing at the corner of some fucking Harlem street. And I'll have like a fucking sign on me that says, "I hate niggers," right on the sign. And you just stand out there. Remember that part in fucking Die Hard? What was it, Die Hard with a Vengeance, it was called? That's what it was called. He had to sit out because he had to sit there with the fucking sign. Or else a terrorist would bomb something. I think it was called Die Hard with a Vengeance. That was the part in the movie where he meets fucking Sam Jackson. Oh, yeah, I gotta fucking watch that movie again. Fucking Die Hard with a Vengeance. Oh, shit. Oh. Be like that. I'm gonna be like that guy on Kentucky Fried Movie, Daredevil. Where was the first Die Hard movie? Where was that? Where was that? Oh, I think that was New York City. Die Hard. But the building was called the Nakatomi Building. Where the fuck is the Nakatomi Building? Oh, it's just called Fox Plaza now. Oh, let's see if I can find that. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to find the place in Harlem where you had to sit on the corner there. Hold on. Where is the? Oh, hold on. Scene in Die Hard with Vengeance. Hold on. I want to know what corner that's at. I want to figure out what fucking. Oh, here we go. Film locations. Washington Heights. Oh, it says where he really wasn't actually in Harlem. The Bronx. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Come on, I want to look at where the Bronx is. It's the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx. Ooh. The Bronx is where fucking Yankee Stadium is. That's where fucking Amy went. Amy went to the fucking Bronx. Oh, man. So I'm gonna do that. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is, from this point on, I'm just gonna keep doing my Amazon surveys. Probably just lock up my fucking debit card in my box. Live on whatever they give me at the county, with the county and whatnot. Live on that until fucking, until I go on to New York City. Probably go to fucking, just live on what the county gives me, because I could do that for a little bit, and just keep doing Amazon surveys. Any Amazon surveys I'm doing, I'm adding shit to my fucking Uber account. I don't know, just to make sure everything goes smooth. Like if I get into some trouble there, at least I'd have a fucking Uber or something, money, whatever, to get the fuck out of there somewhat quickly, But that's about it. Oh my god. Go to a fucking metal show. I want to know what metal shows are playing when I'm going. Of course, I'm gonna tape everything, so that's gonna be a big thing. Oh! Another thing too. I almost forgot. So today I was at work. Okay, and Dick Griffin came in today, and I'm going to this Dick Griffin and what the hell? Fuck. Dick Griffin, okay, and Eric Katz invited me to go to this what do you call it? It's like a clam bake, like to support the police union or whatever. But they have all kinds of other food there, I guess. Like hamburgers, chicken, all kinds of shit. Fuck. So I'm going to this clam bake. Isn't a clam bake like when people just sit there and like fucking smoke weed? And like you're just in a fucking room like that, and like everyone's smoking weed and you're getting high because everyone's smoking weed. I don't know. So I'm gonna go to a clam bake, and that's gonna be taped. I guess I have a lot of fans. Oh, come on, I keep dropping my fucking pills. I guess I have a lot of fans in fucking Cheektowaga. I guess I have a lot of Cheektowaga police fans, I guess. I'm famous. I'm famous with the Cheektowaga police officers. Because do I need to remind Dick Griffin what he did when he arrested me? So okay, so he came to my house. You're under arrest. Okay, we'll go down to the fucking station. What was the first thing that he actually did? What was the first thing that he did after he arrested me? Do I have to remind him of that? Do I have to remind him the very first thing he did when I got to that police station? Well, I should say the second thing. Oh, fuck. So, here's what he did, okay? So, I get to the police station, and he throws me in the fucking... There's, I don't know what you call it. It's like a cell with bars, okay? So you're in the fucking cell with the bars, and, like, you could see out the bars, and there was an officer sitting there. It's like the officer with the, and he has a computer there. So what the fuck does Dick Griffin do? Dick Griffin's like, look this guy up on YouTube, Dragon Lord Frodo. And the fucking officer and Dick Griffin are watching my fucking videos right in front of me. I don't know what video they were watching, but you know, I get in the fucking cell, and all of a sudden I hear this. This program contains adult language. I'm like, oh boy. That's all I heard. I don't know what video they were watching. Oh, I forgot. I gotta up this to 28 now. Because somehow the fucking 4 unit is gonna make a difference. Do it on this side. Ow. Ah, shit. Oh, that fucking sucked. Hold on. Hold up a second. That fucking sucked. Hold on. Does anybody else have that problem with their fucking insulin pens? Like a lot, like sometimes like I don't know if it's like because it's a new pen or something, but has anybody ever had a problem where they stick it in you and it's like really hard to like push in? Look, hold on. There we go. I probably just overdosed myself, by the way. Oh well. I didn't get a good. What do you call it? I didn't really get a good hit with that. I don't know what you call it. I kind of just cut myself with the fucking needle. Cause has anybody ever when I got diabetics on that watch my YouTube. So does anybody like whenever they use one of these pens, do they usually Like, is it sometimes like you stick it in, right? And then you hit this? Is it sometimes really hard to like push that in? I don't know. Sometimes for me they're really hard to push in. Like you're just going like that with it. But it's just really hard for me sometimes. I don't know why. I also gotta call for more metformin. More George Foreman. You know what I don't get? Why is it? Why is it that? Okay, I want to know something here. I want to know how many of those fucking border police officers had fucking parking tickets, and why is it not affecting their stay in fucking Canada? I don't know. I should ask them, how many fucking parking tickets have you had? They were trying to tell me that what I got wasn't a parking ticket. I'm like, shut the fuck up. What I'm saying is it's the equivalent of a parking ticket. I'm not actually saying that I got charged with a parking ticket. What I'm saying, it's the same, legally it's the same severity. You know what I'm saying? Just more people can equate to a parking ticket. So that's why I say that I got it's pretty much a parking ticket. It might as well be a parking ticket is what I'm saying here. That's what I'm saying here. It might as well be a parking ticket. Because even though it's not, the charge isn't a parking ticket, but it might as well be. Oh. It might as well be a parking ticket. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, I'm not saying that what I did was actually a parking ticket, but what I'm saying is that it just might as well be a parking ticket at the end of the day. It might as well just be dropped. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't get. I don't get why they just. Here's the thing. I don't get why they just won't. They didn't do like an ACD kind of thing. They should have just done that and got it over with. He should just knocked it down to like a fucking disorderly conduct or something. It should just be like a fucking. It should, because a disorderly conduct. What exactly is a disorderly conduct? Disorderly conduct is where, I don't know. I guess it's just like when you walk down somebody's street without permission. You have to have permission to walk down somebody's street. Dude, I had a dream last night. Now I'm not saying I'm trying to fantasize about this, but I had a dream I actually killed my parents. It was kind of a fucked up dream. No, seriously, I did. And like the way I killed them, what was like the most like violent way possible too. Like I'm not trying to like fantasize about this, but so pretty much what happened was I'm like at my parents' house and talking to them, and they just start lying. They keep lying about everything. So I just kind of just snapped, and like the way I killed them was just, it was the most like off the top way you can possibly kill somebody, and it made no fucking sense. Because it's unrealistic. So I pretty much like took my mom, punched her in the face. She went down. And then I just kept pounding her in the fucking face like that. Right? And I just... oh shit. Yeah, I kind of just slammed her head into the ground, just repeatedly like that. Well, I'm like yelling at her and shit. And then my dad was trying to like stop me, and I kind of just pushed him away. And then my mom's like all bloody and shit. So I picked up my mom and I threw her at my dad. And my dad comes after me. And I'm just like, I start fighting with him. And I just like fucking, I think I like threw him through a wall or something. And I just start, I get him on the ground, I start pummeling him in the ground. And then somehow the cops were called. But it was like, somebody called the cops while this was happening, I don't know who. But like, I tried to get out of the house before they came. And, like, I couldn't find my shoes or something. And then they caught me. And then that was all I can remember. So if I were to find my shoes, I probably could have got out of there. I would have been free. But that's savage as fuck. No, I'm not thinking about doing that in real life. But who do you think I am? Like some kind of fucking weirdo? What can I say? I have weird dreams. And the whole time when I'm doing this to them, I'm like yelling at them like, "You piece of shit!" Just slamming their shit into the fucking floor. People keep saying that. The distance between Queens and Manhattan is like 2 hours on the bus. Meanwhile, they're also saying it's like going from Lockport to Buffalo. Or Buffalo to Lockport. And it makes no sense when you say it like that because it does take kind of 2 hours to do it in Buffalo, but the way the buses run in New York City is a lot more efficient. It really is. So, because a lot of that time in Buffalo is just you standing and waiting for that bus. That bus that goes to Lockport only comes like, I don't know, once or twice an hour. Maybe less than that. But whatever. This is Dragon Lord Frodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.